Dave Roberts, the manager
there he is.
of Los Angeles Dodgers, kind enough to join us here on this Jackie Robinson Day.
Right there.
Dave, how you feeling today, buddy? Happy Jackie Robinson Day.
Man, I'd be feeling a lot better if I had that jacket on right now.
I'll make sure you get one. I'll send you one.
Dave, you're always kind enough to join us. And when you wake up in the morning on Jackie Robinson Day, what goes through your mind?
You know what? It's a special day. I think gratitude, perseverance, toughness, and those are some things that I get excited about. So I wore my UCLA gear today, and I got my 42 sweatshirt on. So those are some of the emotions and things that go through my head.
Yeah, Dave, you've had a long history with Jackie, going to UCLA. That's where he went to college. And you guys do an amazing job at UCLA. And now with the Dodgers. And so you've been to the Red Sox, you played ball, you've done all those things, you've been different teams. How different is it being a Dodger with celebrating Jackie Robinson?
It's different. It truly is. And HR, I played at Jackie Robinson Stadium at UCLA. And so I learned the story of Jackie years ago. And so I played for the Dodgers, and the opportunity to wear number 42 at Dodger Stadium, to wear these home whites, it's different. And to have Jackie Robinson Day at Dodger Stadium, and shoot, I've known Rachel and Sharon and David for a long time, so to consider them friends is something special. And Don Newcomb was a good friend of mine, and he would tell me Jackie stories. So yeah, I feel pretty tied to it, and it's a special day, and to see 42 in every ballpark is special. And today, guys, we've got Carlos Mendoza's team with the Mets, so we're going to go out to the statue, and we're all going to get together, and Bob Kendrick is going to speak to us all. So this is a special, special day for not only baseball, but for all of the world.
You know, Dave, baseball has done so many things and changes over the years, but I really feel retiring number 42 was one of the best things that this sport has ever done.
I couldn't agree. And the thing is that, you know, the game of baseball is the greatest game ever created, in my opinion. But I do think that what baseball has done a great job of is kind of using that as a vehicle to go broader. And that's what Jackie did, you know. And you said it earlier, Dan, and the, you know, before I came on, is like, this is a global impact that Jackie made, not just on baseball. And so for people that have never seen Jackie or even heard the story, but to know that number 42 is in every ballpark, and then even ask the question, who was he? Why is that number in every ballpark? So then people like Bob, myself, you know, HR, and many others can tell that story.
You know, it's interesting, Dave. You brought up global. You and Dan both talked about it, and we talked about Jackie more than just breaking the color barrier for black players. But the Dodgers were always a team under Lasorda, and now obviously with you, Dave, that was international. Mm-hmm. So you have probably the biggest international superstar in the sport. Can you imagine the sport without a Shohei Ohtani?
Absolutely not. You know, and I was thinking back to, you know, there were Japanese players in concentration camps here trying to play the game that they love. And, you know, without Shohei Ohtani, I don't know where this game would be. I would just argue that it's, you know, the World Series, 50 million eyeballs watching Game 7. It's at the best place that it's ever been. And it's, yes, because of guys like Shohei and among others, Aaron Judge, and so many great players of color and coming from different places. So Major League Baseball has done a fantastic job, and it just shows that, shoot, baseball is an all-encompassing game of all cultures and creeds.
You know, he crushed the color barrier. He didn't just break it. He crushed the color barrier, and the faces of the game right now are, like you said, it's Judge and Ohtani. But if you just hone in right now on 2026, Jordan Walker has the most home runs in the sport with the St. Louis Cardinals. Chandler Simpson has the highest batting average. The top 6 RBI producers in the sport are players of color, including your own center fielder, Andy Paez. The number 1 pitcher in baseball is Jose Soriano. The active saves leader is your former closer, Kenley Jansen. How proud would Jackie be right now if he just looked at where the game is?
He would be very proud, and I think that's you know, it's about getting the best players to play against the best. That's Major League Baseball. So I think at the end result, I think Jackie would be very proud. But I do think that what, you know, Jackie Robinson Day and each day going forward, I think the main thing about it is the sacrifice that he made, and that's what I would imagine he wouldn't want to get lost on everyone is the pain, the scrutiny from opponents, teammates, staff, media that he had to go through every day to play the game that he loved. And so that's why, for me, and I think for everyone in baseball, is to understand, let's not forget how we got here. And I think that it's easy to look at the fruits and what we have, and also to complain about the things that really aren't that important, and realize what Jackie gave up to pay it forward to then, again, play the game that he was so passionate about.
Hey, Dave, you look at a 162-game schedule, and you're playing at home on Jackie Robinson Day. Does it feel more important? I don't want to say you try to win every game, but in a perfect world for the Dodgers and for yourself, would it be to win a game on Jackie Robinson Day?
You know what? It would. It would certainly. When you're in my chair and you manage the Dodgers, you want to win baseball games, however it comes. But I think for me is, I can't wait to take my perch right here in front of the dugout and watch every single guy that takes the field tonight at Dodger Stadium to play with that enthusiasm that Jackie played with. And I've said it, guys, and Harold, I'm a baseball fan first. So for me is, I want my guys to play with that enthusiasm Jackie played with. I want Carlos's guys to play with that enthusiasm, and may the best team win tonight. And that's what I want.
Dave, this doesn't happen without front offices. You go all the way back to Branch Rickey, right? And you are sitting, Mark Walter, Stan Kasten, Magic, the whole group there, Andy, on down, who have this same like-mindedness, that it doesn't matter what color or where you come from, it's a matter of talent. And to me, that speaks volumes. But tell us a little bit about your front office and their mindset.
Well, I think that you hit it on the head as far as the front office, starting with Mark and Magic, Billie Jean, and all of our ownership group, and then obviously with Stan, and then you go to Andrew and Brandon Gomes and what they've created, from the bottom, top to the bottom, bottom to the top. And obviously we have a ton of talent, we have a ton of depth, we have a ton of diversity, and we've got a ton of character. And I think that for me, that's special. And I think that's why we draw 4 million fans every single year, because our fans identify with the product on the field. Yeah. And so you got to have superstars, you got to win baseball games, but I do think that Los Angeles is very diverse, one of the most diverse cities in the world. And we get people, HR, as you guys know, Dan, from all over the world to come to Dodger Stadium to watch our superstars play. And for me, I think I got the best seat in the house every night. Dave
Roberts will be in the dugout. Shohei Ohtani will be on the mound on Jackie Robinson Day. Dave, you're just a treasure for the game. We really appreciate talking to you, and have a good one tonight, okay?
All right, fellas, talk soon.